Go back, AMD. They're preparing to report results after the bell as well. My next guest calling for the print to be a, quote, show about nothing. Let's bring in Stacy Rasgon of Bernstein Research. All right, that's a creative headline. And by the way, I'm sorry I missed you when you were here in person at Post 9.
That's
but we
okay,
have you
next
now.
time.
A show about nothing. In what sense?
To be fair, that was an Intel AMD preview. The title more referred to Intel than AMD. I don't think AMD will be so much about nothing. AMD is going to be about their AI story, the MI300. That's really going to be all that matters. You kind of noted in your intro that the stock's been a little weak recently. There have been some current concerns about potential order push-outs from some supplier issues on that part. And so people are going to be looking for, are they actually causing issues? Can AMD actually take the forecast for that product up for the rest of the year? What does it look like next year? That's what people are going to be focusing on. So it won't be quite about nothing, not for these guys.
But I mean, the stock's been crushed, certainly this year, by Broadcom. You know, I'm just certain looking at like the key AI players, if you will. Now, obviously, NVIDIA's blown it out of the water, but why so much if we keep hearing more and more about aspirations for AI from Lisa Su?
Yeah, again, that's part of it. They've been aspirations, right? And you know, I've said this a lot, but in semiconductors, there's a lot of like AI narratives. There's only two companies that have like truly meaningful AI revenues right now, and AMD is not really one of them, not yet, right? I think if you go back to last earnings, expectations for AMD's AI aspirations this year were getting a little bit out over their skis. People were thinking they might do $8 to $10 billion in MI300 AI parts this year. They took the guide down to 3.5. I think up until a few weeks ago, expectations were still that they might do 6. I think given some of these concerns about push-outs, those expectations have come down, and maybe people are, buy side is maybe closer to 4 to 5. I think on the positive, lower expectations in some sense are a good thing. It lets them, kind of take things up as they go, but that's why the stock has been weaker. I think the dangerous thing for AMD on this, though, if they are actually, in fact, pushing things out some, is that their window is not that wide, right? You've got NVIDIA that's launching new products through the end of the year that are going to be, not only the current NVIDIA parts very competitive, but the new ones will be much more competitive. And so they just don't have a whole lot of runway to actually start to really build scale. And you really don't want to see them push out. So we'll see what Lisa can pull out of her hat this afternoon. Can she actually take that number up meaningfully enough to drive upside to where I think expectations had already been a few weeks ago?
You really highlight what is a potential issue for many of these chip names that are not, if not exclusively AI players, ones that are principally, let's call it that, principally AI players, in which AMD is not. It's PCs, which you say are anemic. It's gaming, which you say is impaired. It's data center outside of AI, which you qualify as spending not being great.
Yeah, and it's all true. And again, you can look at Intel's results from the other day. They play in all of those markets, and their results were not great, right? AMD also, you have to remember, their core business, the non-AI stuff, has actually been weak for a while. They've actually missed either numbers or guidance 7 quarters in a row, if you can believe it. And I know the stock's been weak recently, but you go look at where it is now versus a year and a half ago. It's much higher, right? The stock has powered through 7 consecutive rounds of estimate cuts as investors have really latched onto this AI story, this AI dream for them. We're getting to the point now where they need to really start showing it, though. It's got to start showing up in the numbers. And if the core business is remaining weaker, that AI story has to be even stronger, I think.
Well, you raised another interesting point then about a possible comeuppance of sorts for all these other chip names that have had incredible runs, but are not NVIDIA, and they're not Broadcom, and they're not at the top of the AI list. When you look at the semiconductor index, for example, it's up, north of 23% year to date. Presumably, there are many names in there which might not qualify as, I don't know, true, real, now AI players.
A lot of them are not, and that's okay. So you're right. The stocks in general have been quite strong this year. And by the way, this is as estimates have been cut. You have to remember, this will be an upcycle this year, but it's not like a really like great upcycle. Memory in general should be better. It was horrible last year. PCs and smartphones, Well, a little bit they'll be better. Again, they were horrible. They'll be better. And most of these companies were draining inventory out last year. That will be a little better this year, but not stupendously better. AI is very strong, as we know, but outside of AI, data center spending is not great. Industrial spending has been very weak. Auto's starting to roll over. So you have a lot of these companies that have been influenced on all of those trends. So now that being said, investors have shown a wide willingness so far this year to buy estimate cuts. You have to remember, ordinarily in semiconductors, people like to buy cuts. The best time to buy the stocks in general usually is right before the last downward revision in earnings. And people are starting to play these stocks for like a recovery into the back half and beyond. We'll see if we actually get it or not. But that's why the sector as a whole has been strong. It actually hasn't all been AI related.
All right. Good setup. Stacy, thank you. I appreciate it very much. Stacy Rasgon.
You bet. My pleasure.